Hello everyone and welcome back to Keeping Up with the Hornets. I'm Victoria and today I'm here with...
the fishing club. So I am Nate, I'm the president of the fishing club.
And I'm Jason, I'm the vice president of the fishing club.
It's so nice to meet you guys. So, fishing club. What is the mission of your club and how long has it been since you guys have been doing it?
So the mission of fishing club is to basically help students kind of grow in fishing and their love for fishing, and also intrigue the minds of someone who maybe never fished before and would like to get started. And we've been a club. This is it's complicated. So we started in 2015.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while, but this is one of our first years in a while of being an actual club, officialized club.
That's great. And I love clubs too because of that. You get to know if you like something or you get to continue your interests. So that's amazing. So is there anything specific, that the club focuses on fishing?
Yeah, so, we focus on fishing. We're trying to, just fishing. What would you say?
We're just trying to build the club, so that's why we're doing this interview.
Yeah.
Trying to get the club built up, because it's been a while since we've actually been approved.
Yeah.
Last year we weren't approved, but it was because the school was worried about liability issues, which is kind of fair because of all the risks that fishing has.
Well, I'm super excited that you guys got to start it up again this year.
Yeah.
So, since you're starting it back up, is there any events that you guys have done or you're looking forward to doing?
So we do have a upcoming fishing outing.
That's fun.
Out on the dock. It is on the 27th, I believe, of Catholic Schools Week. So it's going to be a Catholic Schools Week outing. So yeah, that's what we have planned for now. We try to do at least once a month to go out on the dock. But yeah, as far as what we have planned for this year, that's what we have. So.
And for you, is there any event that they've done that you've had a lot of fun doing as well?
The events that we do is just fishing outings.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I mean, we're going to try to get some more stuff in there next year when the club's built up a bit more. Me and Nate, we've been talking about stuff like either just fishing outside of school with charters maybe, but that can't really be done under BMC name because of what they worry about with liability issues for every single club at Bishop Moore. So, yes.
Of course. So, you're trying to grow the club, right? So, how many active members do you have so far?
I would say probably around 12 to 15 members.
That's great. Okay. And since you guys are in the club and you guys have been in it for this year and you're working your hardest to kind of push it out there, get more people to try out fishing, see if they like it, what is another main motivation that you had to be in the club, or that now you're in it and that's, what's your motivation driving you to keep going?
Well, really, truly, my main motivation is to kind of also spread the faith as well. Because fishing, I would say, is a pretty, biblical aspect. Recently I'm thinking we could make our club patron saint actually St. Andrew.
That's
who
cool.
was Peter's brother and first called apostle and patron saint of fishermen. So yeah, I just want to kind of bring that aspect of faith into fishing, out in nature, out with God's creation, and to kind of have respect for it and also enjoy it.
Yeah, I love that because, for me, when I'm out in nature and I don't know, maybe I'm seeing the sunset or I'm just, walking through the forest or whatever, I just take a moment. It's like, wow, God created all of this and it's truly amazing.
It really is.
How about you? What's the motivation for you?
To keep building the club, correct?
Yeah.
We just are doing it for the fun of it. If people would like to join, that's great. We're not really demanding. Like Nate said, we've tried to do a fishing outing once a month.
Yeah.
And if people don't want to join, that's okay. But we just like having fun out there, spreading the faith, casting rods. If we don't catch anything, that's okay. I mean, it's called fishing, not catching. That's why.
That's so much fun. And so, when you're out there every month, fishing with your fellow, club mates, I guess. So, what would you say, the environment is like? More academic, social, service-based? What are we thinking?
So, really, truly, it's kind of just, getting to know each other. It's just
Yeah.
community. But now you could take it into the academic aspect of that. There are colleges that will give you scholarships for fishing.
Oh my god, I
So,
didn't know that. That's actually
Yeah,
really
like,
cool.
Yeah, so like UCF, UF, colleges like those, they'll
That's
give
awesome.
you scholarships to fish with them.
Look at that. Okay.
So yeah, that could also be seen as the academic aspect.
Mhm.
But really, truly, it's, like I said, we're focusing on community. And yeah, just, enjoy. Enjoy the club, enjoy everything about it,
And would you agree with that the club is very like social, has its academic aspects?
It's a very social club. We're
Yeah.
out there. It's just friends having fun. If anything, I just like it because I get to hang out with friends and sometimes meet new people.
And I love that, because a lot of people, they may join clubs to get to know others. And so I can sense that you guys are very welcoming and that you guys would love, again, for our viewers, you guys would love to have people over and check it out.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So who can join fishing club? Are there any requirements or?
No, there aren't any requirements. We did start our year off with having a fee, an entry fee, but I'm going to get rid of it,
Yeah.
because there's really no point after thinking about it and everything. It's a club where everyone's allowed to join.
Yeah.
Get everyone, who likes fishing or wants to start fishing, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, anyone's welcome.
That's awesome. And so how did you get to know the club? How did you find out about it?
Well, back in freshman year for me and Nate, we both saw a post on it before it got approved because it was just how they post oh yeah, this club is meeting for this set date. So I went to that meeting and a lot of our friends did as well. And we just went to see what it was like, and we met somebody named Dom was the president back then. And we loved it. It was fun. Just go out there and fish. And what's funny is he's the only person that caught anything.
Well, I love that you guys are carrying the banner for the next years and hopefully the many years to come. So, what is the most valuable thing that you've learned from this club so far?
I would say probably leadership.
Yeah.
Because as my role, I have to ensure the club is safe, it's running it properly and everything. And it's definitely taught me, how to speak to others.
Yeah.
Not in a too aggressive tone, but also to the point where I can get things across and get it done effectively. But yeah, out of everything, leadership was probably the greatest or most valuable thing that I probably learned from being in the club.
And yeah, I'm sure as president, that's obviously a big responsibility, and it's really inspiring that you were able to draw from that how to be a leader and how do just lead others into it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's so metaphorical. Look at me go. Just get out of English class. And so enough about the club. Let's talk about you guys for a second. So I'd like to go to both of you and ask, how you guys got into fishing in the first place? So Nate, would you like to start?
Right. So, Florida, born and raised. I've been fishing my entire life, since I was a kid up until now. But I've really, truly taken an interest in it, start of freshman year. So, that's kind of how I started. And, I had family members, who like fishing. They supplied me with rods and stuff like that. But yeah, now that I'm here and I'm actually taking a real interest in it, hopefully go to college, play for a sports fishing team, So yeah, that's how I kind of got into fishing.
And how about you?
Well, back when I was really young, I'd say about a year old, I went fishing with my grandpa. He introduced me to it because he's a very avid fisher. And once he introduced me, I just fell in love with it and started fishing every time I could.
That's really inspiring. And I love how a lot of us, when we get into hobbies or sports that we like, it's introduced by some figure like a grandparent or a mom or a dad. I think that's really cool because then you get to spend time with them, and then later on you kind of sort of connect up to them in the memory. And I think, I've gone fishing once. Guess what I caught?
What'd you catch?
Nothing.
A little piece of seaweed. So I guess very successful day. I know, pro fisher over here.
Yeah.
And
You caught something.
I caught
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
think of the positive. And so, for people who aren't like, pro fishers, like, like I am, catching seaweed, how can they get into fishing?
So, for starters, someone's like, ooh, what's this fishing? This looks interesting.
Mhm.
Don't go straight for, like, the expensive rod and stuff, because
Yeah.
rods are expensive, but don't, I'd say on average, $45 rod, that can get you by for a while. Some nice line, I'd say 6-pound test line.
Mhm.
But yeah, just start off slowly, kind of find where you're at, like what works best for you, because
Mhm.
with fishing you have like lures, and then with lures you have different types of lures, but you also have bait and stuff like that, and you also need to, I'd say an important thing would be patience. Like you need to
for sure.
definitely master patience with that. But yeah, for someone new, start slow, find what works best for you, and just be patient about it. It's a slow process, but once you get the hang of it, it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah. Now maybe thinking back, maybe I caught seaweed because it just wasn't patient enough. So maybe I should learn a little bit, take a little bit from you, and like get some more patience in the new year, 2026. And so, what's like an experience that you've had in the fishing club? Like a story, can be funny, can be in the moment. What are we thinking?
I hooked this bass and I pulled it up and had it in my hand, and I don't remember who it was, but someone put like a Nerd's gummy cluster in the fish's mouth, and we just threw it back. Outside of fishing, outside of the fishing club, out on my own fishing and like that, stuff like that. I remember I was in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I was fishing at, I don't remember the name of the lake, but I hooked this big bass, like probably this big. It would have been my biggest one. And it came off the line.
That's what I was like, what of?
Yeah, and I was like, and that's another thing. Fishing, it's so fun, but when you have something that big, I mean, that's like adrenaline rushing. Like, oh
Of
my
course,
goodness,
yeah.
I just caught this
Like,
massive fish.
Like, look what I got,
Yeah, and then, and I saw its head too, and I was trying to get to the spot where I could actually get it out of the water, and the dang thing broke the line, and I'm like, I was like mad about it. And,
Well, I'm sure one day when you go back, you're going to see that fish, and you're going to catch it. And so what about you? What's a story that you would like to share?
Well, going back to the fishing club part of it, when we're out there, it's just funny because we just do it for fun. There's a lot of dumb stuff that we do.
Yeah.
See who can cast the furthest. And back during Christmas time, we did a gift exchange, basically a Secret Santa.
Mm-hmm. Those are always fun. How'd
Yeah.
it go? Oh, it was chaotic. I love that.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Chaotic how then?
It was nice. First year trying it, it was just chaotic.
I love that. So continue with your story. I interrupted you.
With the story of we all pulled names, and whatever you got, we set a limit for how much you could spend on a gift for somebody. The limit was $15, nothing more, nothing less. Well, you could do less. It didn't have to be $15 exactly, but it's just that we don't want people to have to spend so much money on fishing because it's a very expensive sport.
Yeah.
With the rods that I have, it's actually pretty crazy because the cheapest rod I have, I think, is like $110.
Fishing's expensive.
But like Nate said, there are other alternatives,
There
which
are,
is amazing for
yes.
people who want to get into it.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love how this has kind of brought you guys together, the club, because at the end of the day, that's kind of what clubs are about.
Yeah.
And so I love that it brings you closer to God, brings you closer to nature. You guys have so many beautiful memories. I think that's, the best thing to take out of it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you guys would like to say to our viewers about your fishing club?
Again, if you're interested, just join whenever. If you want, you can contact our sponsor, who is Mr. Stallings. But yeah, you're interested, just join the club whenever.
Mm-hmm.
We're really lenient about whenever you join. Don't worry about paying entry fees. We're getting rid of that. But again, if you do join, just remember, have fun. It's just a sport. It will take time. Everyone in the club is supportive and helpful. We teach, But yeah, that's what I would have to say about that.
How about you?
Well, I mean, anytime if they can't afford a rod, because sometimes, people don't have the money to spend for a rod or reel or baits or something like that. I have tons of extra rods, so I'll let you borrow one. I don't mind.
That's amazing. It's super sweet of you trying to get everyone to, try it out, even if they can't,
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's all for today.
Yeah.
We hope to see you next time on our next episode of Keeping Up with the Hornets. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.